Reignite your intuition to show to grow your intuitive self. Today I talk about mercy is the highest form of arrogance, or feeling sorry for someone as well. My name is Angela. I'm a highly intuitive person by birth, but makes me the expert in supporting you regaining your intuition. As a psychic life coach, it is my passion to support people by becoming themselves. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and hands-on strategies that I have developed to support you in your daily lifestyle. Are you angry about the title? Do you think there's a reason why you're angry? Yeah? Then go to angelahack.com, work with me, and there you'll find a button on top where you can book a 30-minute free call with me and we can figure out why you got angry because of the title. Well, that's a topic I'm not making friends with. I know that for sure. Well, where to start? To feel mercy is just, if I translated it right, I actually tried to find a perfect word for that one. To feel sorry for someone is arrogant, okay? I guess I start to use more the sorry thing. To feel sorry for someone is very often very arrogant. For example, you sit in your car, you let a person cross the street, and while this person is crossing the street, you see that he's limping. And his right leg is not bending, and he has to, kind of like, you can see that it must have been painful, or it might be even yet now painful to walk like that. And then you have this huge feeling growing within yourself, like, oh, I'm so sorry, this poor person. And now imagine, you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, I'm so sorry, this poor person. And this person is not feeling sorry about himself. He's like, thank you so much. I made such a big mistake in my youth. I drank and drive. And while I was driving, thanks goodness I did not hit anyone else, but I had a major accident. And instead of coming out of this car dead, I came out and all I do is having this remembrance in my leg saying, dude, that was stupid. And all the rest of me is perfectly fine, thanks goodness. Are you still feeling extremely super sorry? If yes, then you're arrogant. Who tells you, or what tells you that this person is suffering from its situation? Who tells you that this person might have survived something and is very happy to be in this situation? Nobody. For none of the two questions you get another answer than nobody. Everyone is Everyone is in charge of their own luck. I know some people are absolutely, they just booked it to walk into walls, and if there is a glass door, you can be sure that they open that part that's not going to be open, and they just walk into a glass door. A lot of those things. But to feel sorry for someone is extremely arrogant. To feel with them is a difference. If you're an empath, even then you have to block it. You can understand that better, but you don't take it over. It's their position, it's their situation, it's their personal growth that's important. And it's not your business. To be there for others is absolutely great. To be an open-hearted person is an absolute must. But that's about it. That's about it. The point is, you're just not allowed to be so judging. Because do you like it when people judge you without knowing you? Most probably not. The point is, take very good care of who you are. Take very good care of what you think. Take very good care of how you act and react. Because the energy is without words. But imagine someone feels very, very sorry about you. Does that give you a powerful feeling to let you grow? Or is it letting you more down energetically? Do you feel better or worse if someone feels sorry about you? From my perspective, I don't feel better. Hell no, I feel worse. Oh, I feel much worse. Oh, actually, don't you dare to. Because now it comes. Encroach me. You're encroaching energetically someone if you feel sorry. If you have a child and it falls down and it's bleeding on a knee, do you feel sorry or do you feel like let's help and then we'll go on? First one is taking energy out of your child. Yeah, might not sound funny, but it has a lot to do with that one. You can feel with the child, but not sorry for the child. There's a difference. You can feel the fact that it's very painful to go down on your knees and feel bad. But you don't feel sorry because it's part of the way, it's part of the learning. I remember when I was like 11, 12, well, I was actually old enough to know that we just did bullshit, or we just starting to do bullshit. I remember my dad saying, while we left the house, just don't do it that way. And we did it exactly that way. And we even started to run. And I was in a little carriage, so I fell out. My knee was open through the jeans. My jeans were blue jeans, were absolutely ruined. I was bleeding as if someone would have stabbed me. But guess what? That's how it is. I had to experience it myself. Do you have to feel sorry for me that I had to experience it? No! I even got a warning in advance. If someone is born with a handicap, or as we call it a handicap, I wouldn't call it a handicap, to be honest, because not everything that we call a handicap is really a handicap for the person. The question is more, do we handicap the person in life? But anyways, if someone is born with a handicap, do you know that they're having a handicap? Yeah, you see it maybe you don't. I remember talking to a dad once. His oldest was on one eye seeing 1/3 of the normal, and they were so shocked when they found out that he was like, he cheated us. He cheated us. And I said, no, he just could not know that he does not see that much because he didn't know it any difference. He just never knew it any different than with this small sight on one eye. How can someone cheat on you if they don't know it different? Sometimes, how can it be worse when they don't know it different? It's just not. Yes, probably someone who had their eyesight and all of a sudden loses their sight and it's just darkness or black and white or whatever. They have a different view on these topics than people who are born blind. But who tells you that they are having not as much as you have? I would love to know how a blind person imagines colors or the world. They have their own imagination. I mean, that must be absolutely fantastic, because my eyes ruin my imagination. Stupid example, but movies. I used to read books. Oh, good God. Unfortunately, I don't take the time that often in the meanwhile, but I still love books. And I remember how many books that I have read. Oh, I loved them and loved them and loved them. And then I saw the movie and I was like, oh, the book and the movie has nothing to do with each other, like zero, nada, nulla. One book I must admit where the movie is absolutely fantastic matching. It's called P.S. I Love You, and it's not about the topic. And one book that I think is absolutely fabulous in the movie is Gomorrah. It's about the Italian mafia. So this is how imaginations are different, but how can I know who am I to judge the imagination of someone who just has never seen something? Why do I allow myself to judge that person, to feel sorry? Of course, I used to say when I pass, I'd love to give my eyes to someone because they can see the world. But still, even then, I don't have to judge who gets them. Someone is getting them and I'm happy to give something from me that someone else can enjoy life. Period. That's it. Discussion gone, done, out of it. We should stop to be so over others And encroaching. Oh, people are so encroaching. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm actually pretty allergic. That's why I face it from time to time. Because if you're allergic on it, you know you need it sometimes, that it's coming in and it's triggering you and you need to reflect. So mercy is the highest form of arrogance. Don't feel sorry, feel with them. That's how I would translate it for others. And by the way, don't send anybody something without before having the sentence, if you would like to get some energy of mine, take it. If you don't, leave it. And then send them love, whatever you feel like, I don't care. But just don't do it without this pre-question, if they would like to take it. Because otherwise you're encroaching. Are you still angry? Or do you think that you should not have been that encroaching and you never wanted to be because you haven't realized? And you want to change that? Yep. Then go to angelahack.com, work with me. There you find a button to book the 30-minute free call with me to find out how you can let go of those feelings. Thank you very much for listening to Reignite Your Intuition.